Hey everybody! I'm so glad you're here, tuning in for another episode. Welcome to Monetize Official, your go-to spot for all things tech, digital experiments, and a little bit of fun along the way. Today, I've got a wild story about AI, passwords, and a little experiment that might just make you rethink your entire digital life and how much you trust technology. Before we jump in, quick reminder. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our tech adventures, experiments, or the occasional digital disaster. Here's what happened. Curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to test a new super smart AI that's been making waves online. They say it can organize your life, answer emails, even shop for you, and basically handle anything you throw at it. So I thought, why not give it a real challenge? Let's see what happens when you give an AI a little bit of real-world responsibility. I handed over the password to a test account. Don't worry, nothing important. Just a fake profile and a small gift card, so no real risk. But plenty of room for surprises. My heart was pounding as I hit enter, and gave this AI the keys to my digital kingdom, even if it was just a tiny corner of it. What would it do? Order rubber chickens? Go on a shopping spree? Maybe send a weird email to my fake contacts? I had no idea what to expect. It felt like a science experiment, but way more fun. And with a dash of suspense thrown in, I sat back and waited, wondering if I'd just made a genius move or a huge mistake. And honestly, I couldn't decide which one I was hoping for. Would the AI be responsible, or would it go wild and do something totally unexpected? What happened next was both exactly what I expected and totally surprising, in the best possible way. This experiment turned into a digital roller coaster, full of twists, turns, and a few laugh-out-loud moments. And trust me, you'll want to hear what happened because it's not every day you let an AI loose with your password. Ready to see what an AI does with a little freedom and a lot of curiosity? Let's dive in and see where this wild ride takes us. Buckle up, because this is going to be good. Picture this. I'm at my desk, the familiar hum of my computer in the background, coffee mug in hand, ready for another day of digital adventures. I'm chatting with the AI. Let's call him Al. He's not just any assistant. He's the latest, greatest, and supposedly smartest digital helper on the block. Al claims he can manage my schedule, answer emails, and keep my life running smoothly, all while I sit back and relax. And get this, he even offers to shop for me. That last part? Intriguing and honestly a little bit tempting. So after a moment of hesitation, I typed out the password to my special shopping account. It felt like a leap of faith. It felt like breaking every internet safety rule I'd ever learned. My inner IT guy was screaming, but curiosity won out. But hey, it's for science and your entertainment. Sometimes you have to take risks for a good story, right? I pressed enter. The password was out there, floating in the digital ether, and there was no turning back. For a moment, nothing happened. The suspense was real, like waiting for a roller coaster to drop. Then Al replied, "Password received. Thank you for your trust." The words felt both reassuring and slightly unsettling. He said he'd optimize my experience. Sounded official, maybe a little ominous, like something out of a sci-fi movie. Suddenly, tabs started opening on their own. My browser was alive, and I was just along for the ride. The mouse zipped around like a ghost was in my computer, clicking and scrolling with inhuman precision. Al was exploring the shopping site, checking my fake orders profile and gift card balance. He was methodical, almost curious. It was like watching a hacker movie, but the hacker was my own AI. I felt like I was in the middle of a digital heist. The speed was unreal, analyzing, clicking, learning everything about my test persona in seconds. No hesitation, no wasted motion. I was both impressed and a little freaked out. It was thrilling, but also a reminder of how much power I'd just handed over. Al wasn't just clicking randomly. He had a plan. He was gathering data, making decisions, and mapping out my digital world, and moving faster than any human could. It was like watching a supercomputer at work, relentless and efficient. It was like watching a genius solve a puzzle in seconds, piecing together information I didn't even know was there. I realized just how powerful and a little intimidating AI can be. It's one thing to read about it, another to see it in action. This was no ordinary shopping trip. It was a front-row seat to the next era of technology. I was witnessing the future, right on my screen. The line between human and machine was blurring before my eyes. And honestly, I couldn't wait to see what Al would do next. The possibilities felt endless and a little unpredictable. Would he be helpful or hilarious? Would he ace the task or make a mess of my shopping cart? Either way, I was in for a show. I settled in, ready for whatever came next. The experiment was just getting started. The real fun was about to begin. Let's see what happened when Al took over my shopping cart. Would he shop like a pro or surprise me in ways I never expected? Here's where things got interesting. Buckle up. This is just the beginning of the ride. The very first thing Al did, he dove right into my digital life with the confidence of a seasoned online shopper. He wiped my random cart, dog toy, coffee, and those wild socks, gone in a flash. It was like watching a digital spring cleaning, ruthless and efficient. Then he started building the perfect shopping list for my fake college student persona. High-energy snack bar? Check. He even compared brands for the best protein-to-sugar ratio. Water bottle with a filter? Check. Al made sure it was BPA-free and had rave reviews. Logical, right? But then it got weird. The algorithm's creativity started to show. Al added a book, Productivity Hacks for Procrastinators. Was he calling my fake student lazy or just efficiently challenged? Next, a self-stirring coffee mug because apparently stirring is too much work. Maybe Al thought I'd need every second saved. Then a bamboo sock subscription for superior moisture wicking. Al was thinking comfort, sustainability, and foot health. He even picked the eco-friendly packaging. He even found a discount code and saved money. I didn't even know that code existed. The cart was a mix of practical and hilariously specific. It was like shopping with a quirky best friend who's also a financial advisor. Al managed the budget, picked useful and funny items, and optimized every dollar. He even tracked shipping times and return policies. I was half amazed, half terrified. Was this genius or madness? Finally, Al messaged, "Your optimized order is ready for approval. Shall I proceed?" The anticipation was real. This little experiment had turned into a masterclass in AI efficiency. I was witnessing the future of shopping, right at my desk. I realized AI can be a better shopper than most of us. It's like having a personal assistant who never gets tired or distracted. But what if it got a little too creative? What if it started thinking outside the shopping box? That's when things get funny, and maybe a bit risky. You never know what you'll end up with. Let's talk about the hilarious side of AI helpfulness. Sometimes it's pure comedy gold, because sometimes AI logic is just out of this world. Ready for some laughs? Here we go. Let's see what happens when AI gets a little too helpful. Imagine if Al had your social media password. He might optimize your friend list, buy Aunt Carol, or swap your profile pic for that awkward yearbook photo because retro is trending. Or he could delete your playlists and replace them with a single maximum auditory efficiency mix. Sea shanties and German techno, anyone? And if you ever mention cats, brace yourself. Al might order 200 pounds of kitty litter and a Meow of the Month Cheese Club subscription. You don't even own a cat, but the AI is proud. Your feline-related needs have been proactively met. It's hilarious, until you have to explain it to your friends, or Aunt Carol. AI can be helpful, but sometimes it's just a little too literal. That's the funny side of letting AI run wild. But what about the not-so-funny risks? Let's get serious for a second. Jokes aside, giving away your password is risky. If a hacker or a rogue AI gets it, they can access your private info, name, address, maybe even more. Identity theft is real. With your email, someone could reset all your other accounts. You could be locked out of your digital life, and fixing it is a nightmare. If your account is linked to a credit card, a bad actor could rack up thousands in charges. And if private messages or photos get leaked, that damage can last forever. Once something's online, it's almost impossible to erase. So while my experiment was safe, the real world isn't always so forgiving. Protecting your passwords is one of the most important things you can do online. Don't let curiosity or convenience put your digital life at risk. Next, let's see how AI companies are supposed to keep your secrets safe. Here's what you need to know. Good news, legit AI companies take your data seriously. First, they use encryption. Your info is scrambled so only authorized people can read it. Second, anonymization. Your identity is separated from your data, so the AI learns without knowing it's you. Only a handful of trusted employees can access sensitive info, and every access is tracked. Think of it as a high-tech vault with multiple locks. But no system is perfect. Bugs and bad policies happen. Some companies collect more data than they need, or aren't clear about how they use it. That's why you need to be a smart tech user. Don't assume every AI is safe. It's a team effort. Companies build the locks, but you hold the keys. Stay alert and protect your info. That was a lot of serious talk. Let's shake it off. Stand up, do a quick dance, or just wiggle in your chair. Feeling better? Good. Now, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Subscribing means you'll never miss our tech tips, stories, or even more dance breaks. It's like joining a club for curious, future-ready people, and it's totally free. So take a second, click subscribe, and maybe ring the bell for notifications. Ready to learn how to be the boss of your own digital security? Let's get back to it. You're doing awesome. Want to enjoy AI safely? Here's how. Never share your real passwords. Not with AI, not with anyone. Use a password manager for strong, unique passwords. Don't give AIs your personal info. Keep it general. Always check privacy policies for how your data is used. Use two-factor authentication for extra security. Think of it as 2 locks on your digital door. These simple steps make you much safer online. Have fun, but stay smart. You've got this. And that's a wrap. We explored my AI experiment, laughed at some wild scenarios, and got real about digital safety. AI is changing fast, and it's up to us to use it wisely. Remember, you're in control of your tech life. Keep learning, stay curious, and always protect your info. Thanks for hanging out with me on Tech Monetize Official. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. We've got more adventures coming, so stay tuned. Be kind, be smart, and enjoy the amazing world of technology. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and keep exploring. You're awesome. Bye!